I have something very exciting to share with you. You most likely have never heard of this, and it's going to hopefully excite you, get you very excited about 2022 and what's coming up, the years to come, because it's not just 22, it's way beyond that. We're going to see something amazing happen. But have you ever wondered about all the organizations out there and the institutions and all the private little clubs that are doing stuff that's not so pleasant for the earth? You know, things that are better for them than the rest of the world? Well, I've got something else to tell you about that could shock you, but will make perfect sense, and you will begin to learn more about this disclosure, and it's not what you think it is. You ready? You're gonna love it. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears and live an amazing life. I got something so exciting for you. You know, we talk about all these institutions out there and they're doing this and they're doing it and they're greedy, but yet we go along with everything. We buy the stuff and we use the fossil fuels and we go through the fast food. We go along with it, and then we complain about it. We disempower ourselves. Did you ever wonder if all those little private groups with their symbols and all the little secret handshakes, if maybe there were other secret groups of the high nature of the light, the high frequency? Did you ever think about that? Well, we know maybe there were the Essenes and all these things that happened in the past, and I'm here to tell you there is a secret group. It's super powerful, and it's made up of very powerful people that no one knows about. Now, the Essenes and other groups in the past, they've been decimated, right? This is why groups on the high frequency have kept such a low profile, and that we'll never know who they are until we're earning it, until we earn the position to know, because we will use it responsibly. We're still not quite responsible citizens yet. When we stop pointing fingers and start becoming a community with solutions that makes higher decisions about what we do and purchase and everything else, things will be revealed. The disclosure, not full disclosure, but disclosure will be made with technologies from these groups that will show us. And I'm not talking about aliens, I'm talking about human beings here. Yes, there are some other beings that are involved in that group, but the majority are human beings here with super high level powers, the same that you have. But they know how to use it, and they're using it for humanity's sake. Now, why are they going to start to reveal themselves now? We're getting ourselves ready for a great awakening, of course, that's been happening, and more of us are making really responsible decisions. So when any technologies would be handed over before, like they have been in the past, how have they been used? Wrongly. Well, not in a very good way, let's just say, for the one. They've been used for the me, the ego, the greed, and all of the separation that we've been living like this forever. You know, there's nothing wrong with the Matrix or humanity. It's the choices we've made. This planet could be absolutely amazing, and it could be restored to its amazing health, its perfection, and so can we. There never has to be any kind of illness, and all the things, the challenges that we have, never have to be struggle anymore, because we'll always be there for one another. Abundance will flow. Health, everything that we do is going to be of a natural form. We will never do anything that would harm another person or the planet. And the closer we get to that, the more things will be revealed and given to us, because they'll be used properly. This group of light beings, they are human beings. They are of the Light Committee. I will share some information with you next week. If you're signed up for Manifest Anything, it's a free video series. I'm going to do a blog on them, and I'm going to share a document with you that they're starting to release that still doesn't share a lot of information, because they need to keep this low profile. The reason they're going to start to release these documents is to inspire us and let us know that they're there, and that we are in control, and we hold the same power that the people we've been blaming hold, and that our choices as a community can completely change all of that, right? No more finger pointing and them. They can't do anything, and like I said, unless we're taking the drugs, eating the food, using the fossil fuels, doing all the things that we're given that fuel their negative or lower frequencies, makes us a participant in that. And yeah, these aren't easy choices to make. You're going to have to give up some things that you're really used to. Trust me, the alternative is going to be so amazing when you realize what power you wield. That small percentage of people, and it's such a small percentage of people that are empowered, that are doing low frequency things, serving, self-service. It's such a small group of people. We're the masses. What are we going to do? It's time for us to take responsibility. Disclosure is going to be coming, it's going to be made known to us, and it's coming. 2022 and beyond, you're going to start to see some things released and revealed that are going to be so inspiring. And the more you focus on the positivity, and I'm talking right down to the media you watch, the shows you watch, the movies you watch, if there is no market for watching people get killed and being okay with that, letting your kids play games, or you're playing games where you kill people, this is all programming. And you may think it's not a big deal. It is 100% programming of a low frequency world that makes us okay with that. And it's not okay. Nothing should be done for sport to harm another person, animal, or anything on our planet. Everything you do counts. Your thoughts count. You channel every day. Information is made available to everyone. These groups, all they're doing is using the same power that you have access to. The lower frequency and the high frequency, same thing. Now, when Einstein and the other scientists came together to create the atom bomb, the biggest regrets of those scientists was how it was used. And had they not created that, then some atrocities would have never occurred. And they realized that they were using such powerful technology for such really evil acts. And we're done with that. Until we prove that we can live in peace in smaller communities of creativity and diversity, celebrating one another, and being there with the solutions for every challenge on the planet, and valuing the choices of other people who come here to learn things and evolve. Until we go into that space, we will not be handed the solutions, the bigger solutions that exist right now, because we have to use it properly. And unless we're in the state of mind of the one and unity, total compassion and love, and serving the other, then we will not see these things come to light. But it is going to happen, and I want you to get excited, because you're going to start seeing some of these things appear. And it's astonishing, but think about it. Groups, why don't we have the light groups out there? Where are they? They're there. And, unlike the Essenes, who were, many of these groups were killed, this is why they must keep a low profile, because there are those who don't want to see them come in power. Why? Because they're self-serving. And so it doesn't have to be a battle. Let us go into this space. Now, I want you to know, and you guys have seen this, we're creating our own businesses, and we're making higher choices. And if you've seen the small businesses, it's huge right now. And it's going to continue to be, because there are no issues with small businesses. It's the big guys, the big conglomerates can't keep up with things because they're trying to dominate the markets. But when you have smaller communities, you can serve the community. You can serve the greater good of everyone, because there's always going to be somebody who is out there creating something positive that can fulfill your needs. We never have to go without food or abundance or anything. And our financial systems, everything, can go to a space where it's not whether or not you pick a good stock or not, or what you invest in. That is handing your power over to. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just telling you, watch what you're counting on for your own self and future. Where are you investing your time and your finances? Where are you investing it? Knowledge, skills, building up this beautiful planet in the areas that's going to create a legacy for others behind us, And then you will look back and say, I did it. I have no regrets. I used every moment and every resource for the one. And guess what? You benefit from that. You will live in abundance. When you give abundance, you live in abundance. When you help to heal the planet, you receive health. You never have to be sick again. We can live to be hundreds of years old, and you're going to hear some really amazing things when I share this document with you next week. So if you sign up to Manifest Anything, you'll see that sometime before next Friday, as of this video, when this is released. And then you can read this whole document. I think it's a couple hundred pages, maybe. No, it's got to be more than that. It's a pretty long document. Now, I haven't read the whole thing myself, but I just want you to know that we've got help out there. We've got solutions to the planet's woes. We have to come together as a community. No more finger pointing. No more focusing on anything negative, because whatever you look at and watch, you fuel. That's how powerful your one thought is. You actually help create that which you're observing. Everything counts. Every thought counts. You can manifest anything. And this council of people, they're manifesting anything. They know we have the power. The issue comes down to, how are you going to use it? So if you have that power and once you get it, how are you going to use it? Well, it's been abused for hundreds of years. It's here. We have it. How are we going to behave now in this new earth, in this new amazing era that's coming? And it's happening now. This is December. This video is coming out end of November, beginning of December. And I guarantee you're going to see some big changes happening. It's going to be very good. You see amazing, wonderful things. People really focusing on all that they can do for other people, changing our planet, and you could be a part of that. I hope you'll subscribe, and please share my videos and let people know that we're creating a new world, and that every single person is equally as powerful than that group that you blame and point fingers at, that we have to support them in order for them to be there, right? Money, all of us can have that. It is not for a small group of people who abuse those funds. We can be powerful, and we are the majority of people out here. It takes your decision, your choice, and no more complaints. Shut your pie hole. Talk to the hand. I have more good things to focus on than worrying about what somebody else is doing on a lower frequency. Are you ready? Come on up to the penthouse. It's beautiful up there. Anybody else who wants to stay in the basement, that's their choice. Bless them. But that's not where we're going to hang out. So get very excited. We have some amazing things coming. I can't wait to share this information with you. Again, please subscribe. And free videos here. You'll see this little thing come out here. 3 free videos on how you can create your own online business. Be one of those amazing small business owners that are getting bigger and more powerful. Whatever you offer the world, make sure it's good for us, good for our planet, good for people. And then, of course, Manifest Anything's down here. That's free. I've got some amazing messages for you, and I want to help empower you. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.